Welcome. This is The True American. I'm your host. Today we're going to, this is sort of like be part two on a series I'm doing on abortion, but this is abortion in the black community. I'm about to share some stats with you from elamerican.com, elamerican.com. Go to that website, learn about that organization, and I'm getting my stats from them, and I'm talking about abortion here, abortion in the black community. Based on stats from the CDC that were put out in 2019, they are, listen to this figure, 1,725 daily abortions. Every single day in the United States of America, 1,725 abortions. Abortion deaths outnumber cancer, AIDS, heart disease, violent crime, deaths. Let that sink in for a few seconds there, folks. Understand that very clearly. 1 out of 7 children are aborted. But for the black community, for black folks in the United States of America, it's 1 out of 3 that's aborted. Folks, this is why some black intellectuals, you'll never hear a lot about them. You're not hear from them. Because these white folks, these white liberals, these white progressive, these white cultural Marxists, these white socialists, they don't want you hearing from black folk, black intellectuals, standing up and saying, no, we're opposed to this stuff. We're opposed to abortion. We're pro-life. To be a pro-abortion is to be anti-black, is to be anti-black community. Those white folks don't want you to hear about them. These black radicals out here, they don't want you hearing that. They don't want you to hear from these black conservatives. They don't want you hearing from those folks, these black Republicans, these black libertarians. They don't want you hearing from that. They don't want you hearing from that at all. Okay? Understand that. Let's go back here. Okay. Black mothers are 3 times higher than white mothers as far as getting an abortion is concerned. Okay? All right. New York, state of New York, more black children are aborted each year than born alive. Isn't there somebody in this city who has a rather strong connection to the state of New York? And has an almost maniacal support for abortion? I might be wrong on that. If I am, correct me. Let me repeat that. In the state of New York, more black children are aborted each year than born alive. Boy, I wonder what the Black Lives Matter movement would have to say about that. I wonder what some black ministers in this city would have to say about something like that. And I'm wondering about one black minister in particular, Finley, who's running. He's trying to win the local Democratic Party nomination to be the mayor of Louisville. From what little I know, and again, I might be wrong, he's supposed to be a big supporter of Black Lives Matter. I wonder what he has to say about that. Ask him sometime, hey, do Black Lives Matter? Of course he'd say yes. Oh, do all Black Lives Matter? Well, yes. Of course he'd say yes. He might hesitate for a second or two. Of course he'd say yes. Then ask him. Ask the reverend, the minister. Well, do unborn Black lives matter? Whoa. I'd love to hear that. And hey, I might be wrong. He might have already come out, public statement, and said, yeah, all Black lives matter, including the unborn black life. Our babies. Our babies matter. Our babies matter. He might have already said that. And if he has, bring it to my attention. I'd love to be able to announce that, to talk about that on my podcast. But just think about that, folks. Black mothers are 3 times more likely to abort their children. In New York, We have more black babies being aborted than born alive. Wow. 1 out of 3 abortions in this country are black children. Dare we say genocide? This is the True American Podcast.